The pledges are one thing, but we desperately need delivery on those pledges. As of last week, only 89 million doses had been redistributed from high-income countries out to the low and middle-income countries, which are part of what COVAX calls as advanced market commitment countries. So we know the spare doses are there. There's been yet another study released in the last couple of days, which makes it quite clear that 1 billion doses could be put out there from the high-income countries. Just get it out. Dr. Tedros is clear that we need 40% of every country's population vaccinated by the end of December, and we need 70% vaccinated on average in every country by mid-next year. We have to meet that to have any chance of curbing the pandemic.
Yeah, on the current rollout of vaccines, how long do you think that will take until we see the world, of course, get to those benchmarks that you just mentioned?
Well, I think the good news is that production has scaled up a lot. In fact, The Economist was reporting the last couple of days that we could be facing a glut of vaccines next year. So we're on course to produce what we need. We need 11.3 billion to vaccinate 70% of every country. But at the moment, the distribution of them is so uneven. Of all the vaccines already administered in our world, 75% have been done in just 10 countries. And there's so many countries at the low-income end of the scale where not even the frontline workers, let alone vulnerable populations, have been able to be vaccinated yet. So the need is urgent. Please, high-income countries, you have the spare doses. Transfer your allocations over what you need, because you've got enough to do 80% of your population over 12 and probably boosters and still be generous and make a difference to everyone else.
So Helen Clark, take us inside the conversations that you've been having in recent weeks. What policies are needed now for the world to tackle this coronavirus pandemic and to revive economies globally?
What's critical is to bring together a package of reforms. Unfortunately, efforts tend to be a bit disaggregated. And that's why our panel called on the UN General Assembly to seize the initiative, negotiate a political declaration around the package of reforms, and get political momentum for that. We do need to improve the governance. We need a high-level oversight council which can keep the international organizations and all countries to their word and their pledges on preparedness and response. We need the new financing mechanism. We need the strengthened legal instrument. We need a stronger WHO. There's a lot of things we need, but if we just pick away at bits and pieces of it and don't bring the big picture together with the oversight and proper governance, we're not going to get the impact we need.